We have delivered Lifepacks to 2 different schools in the New Orleans area for grades kindergarten through 5th grade, and we go into the classrooms and we hand out the packages. They've all been packaged from boy or girl, and then we give them to each of the students, and we have a chance to interact with the different students and just find out a little bit more about them and what they've been through.
Check this out. Man, not only have we delivered Lifepacks, we have been cleaning up neighborhoods. We've been having a fish fry. We've been to the lower 9. Lower 9 is really where the levees broke. Boy, just recently we've seen people just stopping by, wondering what we're doing, and man, we're able to pray with them, and we've even led people to the Lord. It's been incredible ministry at this time. So, hey, that's what we're doing in here in New Orleans. It's been unbelievable.
I had been praying on the way down here that God would really just show me kind of the heartache and help me to realize how much devastation there still was. And one of the first little boys that I came across, his name was Corey. He was 7 years old and he was really sweet. And I was asking him, do you have any brothers and sisters? And he said, yeah. He said, I have my little sister, she's 1 year old, and I have my 2 little brothers, and they both died. And I mean, it just, man, that kind of stuff just gets you, you know, and I just hugged him, but he was still so sweet, and he was just smiling, and he took so much joy in the gifts, and I mean, from that point on, you know, it was just like I wanted to touch every kid and just pray over every single one of them, and it's just, you know, kind of seeing that stuff that makes you realize that even though New Orleans is being rebuilt, there's still people that need to be rebuilt, so.
On the way down here, I kind of questioned if this was where God wanted me to be, and I was curious how effective this mission could be. We took toys to one of the schools, and we ran out for 9 kids. And I went and talked to them, and I got their name, and I said, hey guys, we're gonna get you something back. And I kind of asked them what they wanted, and they said they all wanted footballs. Not one of them whined, not one of them cried. And they went back to their class just like little men. And we called them back in when the toys come back, and one little kid, but he got in the front of the line, and he got a little anxious, and the teacher made him go to the back of the line. So now he's the last kid out of everybody in that school to get a gift. He stands there as patiently as he can, and finally he tugs on my shirt and he says, Mister, I sure want that skateboard. And I looked around because I knew most of them earlier had said that they wanted football. And he was just his heart was breaking for that. When I reached over to get it, I realized it was the one I bought in Oklahoma City. So I was where I was supposed to be, and I think Life Church is where it was supposed to be. Thank you, Jesus.
It's neat to be able to see, you know, you come down and you get a house or you do something, and it just feels like one house to you, but to that one family, to that one person, it means the world. And it's really neat to see the people come into our center. And, you know, I had a lady one time just break down crying and say, you know, in the beginning, everybody came down to New Orleans, but now after 1.5 years, when it's just the dirty work left, you know, only the Christians come back, and they know that we're here for them, and they can see that, and we're really showing the love of Christ just through our actions. It's cool because so many people come down expecting to bless the people of New Orleans and leave changed themselves, and that's what's really neat to see.
When people from around the United States and beyond come down and volunteer and support the ministry that's down here, what that means to the people of New Orleans is that they're not forgotten. The news will only cover so much for so long. And, you know, honestly, devastation is a bubble. And once you're outside of that bubble, when you live outside of that bubble, you really don't think about what's going on down here much past so many weeks after the news is turned off. And so when teams come down to volunteer and to give their time, you know, that is just an incredible blessing, incredible impact. You know, it's basically serving evangelism, sharing the love of Christ by meeting a practical need. And that's what it's all about.